someone that's looking at, they have an idea and kind of going with this Moore's Law stuff, or this idea that they should jump on it. What do you think is what's the first thing that you would tell them to do? The next step, I have an idea. What's the next step after that?
So to my mind, there are fundamental differences between consumer style ideas and enterprise style ideas, right? Notwithstanding those, it's impossible for one person to create a company. I really believe that. So sometimes I meet entrepreneurs who want to go and disrupt a business area, but they have no idea how to do it. They don't have the tech or whatever happens to be, right? Those things are very hard to do. That is, in general, if you find yourself in a position where you need to find a co-founder, in general, that's hard.
Yeah.
Because, so what you need to do is you need to network. And to my mind, actually, entrepreneurs are always, you always don't want to tell anybody else your idea. You're worried they might do it too. If that's the case, actually your idea isn't that great. Somebody else will have that idea.
You're right.
And you're probably not in a position where your idea is profound enough that it would really have some enormous effect, right? That isn't always the case. So in fact, what it really behooves you to do, in my mind, is you've got to go and find somebody whom you trust, who can actually modulate your ability to come up with cool new ideas, and talk through how and when to make it into a business, and what makes it a business, what makes it transformative, and how to get there.
So are you saying just find as many technical individuals, if you're not technical, for instance, sit down, work through the idea, share it with them, try to dissect it as much.
It works both ways, by the way. You have amazing tech coming out of universities, and people have this amazing piece of technology which they believe in famously, and people can say, wow, that's a totally cool piece of tech, I'll invest in it, but ultimately you've got to know how it will be consumed and what business it's around. So it works both ways. It's not just about tech. I think these two things go hand in hand, but you need to be able to think your way through at least to some viable plan. The good thing about the startup world now is that the cost of innovation is dramatically lower than it used to be. Right?
Absolutely.
So you can go and use a cloud and you can build an app very, very cheaply.